Yo, what is Goodington, boys? New trading week, and we started it off with low-key a bang, but we did end up getting break even by 1 point and then full take profit. So let me show y'all boys this real quick. So I don't know if y'all can see it real quick. Okay, so on the high time frame, wanting to see all of this rebalance right here, this range right here. So what do we do off of open? We started to pump higher like crazy, and we get this, tiny little retrace, right? Tiny little retrace, and I didn't take this person. I don't like this. I don't like how we kind of like turtle soup this hourly high, push lower. I don't really like that too much. So like I just wanted to see just a little more confirmation that we're going higher. So we have an hourly high up here, and we continue to push past this. But, keeping this in mind, off of open, we get this tiny retrace and a big pump. Okay, so with this, I'm expecting the same thing, right? If we get a tiny retrace and a nice confirmation, I'm taking it, right? So again, just applying my own discretion, like that genuinely just makes sense. But yeah, okay, so we got a good close, and you can see it was pretty choppy, right? It was really choppy. All of this was pretty cooked, but I stayed through all of it, right? With this model, with this strategy that I'm trading, you stay through the trade. Like, unless if we're chopping for like 30 minutes straight and you're at break even, then okay, go break even. But the idea is still valid in this scenario. Idea is still valid if we're chopping for 5-6 minutes. It doesn't matter, right? But what do? We sweep this internal high. I don't go break even because we push lower. We didn't get a good close above it. And then we push lower again, push higher. We get a good close above this internal high. What are we? We're like 15 points, 10 points away from my TP, which was just set at a 1.5R. And my bad. Holy bro. I think this is the news. Yeah. And then what do, bro? What do? I go break even right here at this candle because we got a good closure, 15 points away from TP. Again, this is just good risk management. When you're like in a scenario like this, it does not make sense for us to really go lower. So what did I do? I went break even. And right here, what do? We pushed all the way down right when I went break even. It literally got me out to a point or two. Stopped me out at break even, and then push straight up higher to full take profit for like one band. All right. So yeah, it's completely fine. I don't really care too much. All I care about, bro, is that I executed a good trade. I took an amazing trade, good narrative, and I stuck to my plan, right? I stuck to my plan. What is shown through my statistics so far in my back testing. So far right now, I have around a 70% win rate. Y'all probably saw it last week. 70% win rate with this strategy back tested. I've been messing with it, going, trying different things and stuff like that. But yeah, right now we have about a 70% win rate with an average RR of like 1.1. So looking pretty good so far. But yeah, just going for base hit today, 1.5R, and it would have played out, bro. It would have played out, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. So, yeah, man. Right now, it is 10 o'clock, so we're going to journal this trade in a little bit. We're going to post a video on this as well. I got like the live recording, so those videos typically do pretty well when you post them on like IG Reels and stuff like that. They do pretty well, like the live trading stuff. So probably get a lot of hate from that. People say, "Oh, well, go break even, why'd you do that?" Like, okay, whatever. But yeah, so we're gonna journal this in a little bit, and right now we're gonna go hit the bag, hit a little lift, and go from there. So I'll see y'all boys in a little bit. All right, what's good, boys? It is like 3 o'clock right now. I'm getting a lot of work done, posting some videos, etc. We just back tested for a little bit as well. And I'm reading this piece of scripture. I think this is last night, right? So it says in Psalms 37, 4-5, right? This is what it says. I don't know if you can see that. It says, "Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. Commit thy way unto the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass." Right? A lot of us think, because we're trying to become wealthy, just because we're trying to build these businesses, because we want to live this lifestyle, this financially free lifestyle, that God is against it, right? In reality, God wants us to become rich. But before he wants us to become rich and become wealthy in the world, right? He wants us to become wealthy within him, right? He wants us to stack our treasures in heaven before we stack our treasures here on earth. He wants us to follow him first before everything else, right? And everything else will be added unto us. I forgot what piece of scripture that is, but when you follow God, bro, and you put him first, he will add unto you, right? Again, delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of your heart. Right? Truly follow Christ. Truly follow God with all of your heart, and try to improve every single day in your faith, and good things will come. Right? Commit thyself unto the Lord. Right? Commit your ways into the Lord. Right? Try to stop sinning. Right? Try to continue to do good and do better. Right? Every single day. Right? Commit your ways into the Lord. Try to live like Christ. Right? Trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. Continue to trust in him, bro. Continue to put in that work. Right? Commit thy way unto the Lord. Put in that work every single day. Stay committed to this. Right? Stay committed to your faith in God, realizing that eventually, bro, it will pay off. Right? So, just a little message for y'all boys. Quick message from the Word. I always try to remember to include these in the vlogs. And reading that last night, bro, very, very, very good. And some of the things that I highlighted, the desires that I have in my heart is, first of all, salvation, right? Being saved, right? Second of all, love. Third of all, a good quality life, right? So that's what I'm aspiring to accomplish each and every single day, and every single thing I say, every single thing I do, every single thing I think, right, and feel. Trying to grow my faith, trying to grow my trading, grow my relationships, growing everything, bro. So this is just a reminder, boys, to always keep it pushing, continue to trust in the Lord, and God will help you along the way, right? So I'll see y'all, boys, in a little bit. Peace out. Hopefully for some of you guys, this was a sign. If y'all have been struggling with this recently, hopefully this was a sign for y'all, boys, to truly start to rely on God. But other than that, boys, if y'all want to use code Bryson at checkout for Tradify, Alpha Futures, they both have great discounts right now. So if y'all want to use that, support me. Much love, boys. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out. All right, yo, what's good, boys? It is currently 11:38. We took a trade this morning, took a dub. As you can see right now, we are editing the YouTube video. We just posted it on YouTube, so that's getting out. Cooked up a little just psych talk for y'all boys. So, with that being said, let me show y'all the trade that we took, right? So these were like really valid trades today. Both of them, I'll go over both of them. This is the one I ended up taking though, as you can see. Took them 1 mini right here and shorted down to that today right there. So let me go over the day real quick. Not that, whoopsie daisy. Go on the hourly. Right, we have, I don't really use SMT that much, but I did notice we have this major SMT at these highs. With NASDAQ being the weaker pair, this makes this SMT like even more valid. We have a bit of chop, so we could have gone either ways off of open. So my entire bias was pretty much based off of this hourly low right here, out of this kind of range. See how we react off this hourly low. What do we end up doing off of open? We just dumped. Classic sell day. We didn't manipulate anything really off of open, but we don't really need it. We just dumped off open, 931 right here. Got a lot of good closes. We had some hourly lows right here to the left. And what do we get, right? We have no fair value gaps in this leg, right? We have this teeny tiny, if I can get it, tiny fair value gap right here. But, with it being like a really insignificant fair value gap, I don't really expect this to be, retraced up into. So in this leg, there wasn't really anything to retrace into. So as long as we have like a good area for me to have a good safe stop loss, like a good enough retrace for me to have a safe stop loss, then I would take it. If we had a retrace like this, no, I would have probably not taken this trade because we could just wick up anytime. But we had a nice wick up right here. We had a nice, closure right here. And at this point, bro, bias is very, very obvious. Draws are very, very biased. Very obvious. Draws are very obvious. We got a nice enough retrace. Nothing to really retrace up into past this point. No really fair value gaps to fill or anything like that. So fully expecting a push lower. We got, push lower right here. And it's about like 15 seconds till close. Shorted right here. And absolutely banked on this beautiful short right here. So, and then after this, we continue to just rip lower and just obviously like clearly just disrespecting these lows, absolutely dumped through it. Got another valid retrace, inverse this gap, which I'm not, I don't care too much about. But we inverse this gap, and then what do we get? We get a nice IFEG, good retracement, nice IFEG, and I'll probably just take it into the internal low if I did not catch this trade, but this was really, really valid as well. So 2 really good trades today, banked. Didn't record or anything while I was taking it, but yeah, so y'all can't see the LARP. But yeah, we did post one of the we did like immediately post the live trade on TikTok and Instagram and all that. I'm not really. I told the boys I'm not doing analysis. If y'all are in my Discord and y'all are not seeing me post analysis, there's a reason for that. And there's a reason why I'm not really posting any analysis on YouTube. Not YouTube. On YouTube too. No analysis on TikTok or Instagram like Reels, because typically I do that every single day. I do a recap. I'm not doing that for like the next week or so, 2 weeks. Whenever I'm confident enough to understand with this new approach that I'm having with this model. Okay, like this is valid, right? You know what I'm saying? Like this isn't, this is, I guess you would say. So I just need to continue to practice with this model. Y'all got to realize I'm only still like a week into trading this model, like a week and a half. So I am still pretty new to this kind of new approach. It's it's similar to the way I used to trade, but at the same time, I want to make sure that I am right, most of the time before I start to give y'all alerts and ideas going into the market for y'all to kind of like look into and understand and try to grow off of. So yeah, don't expect me to be posting analysis on YouTube, analysis on my Discord section that I typically post analysis on every single day before market open, as well as just overall recaps on my Instagram and TikTok. Don't expect that. But I will be posting just like in general trades that I do take, like win or loss. Those videos typically do very, very well, get a lot of views. So I typically post those just like live trades, like the execution. So I posted that earlier, and that's racking up some views right now, some nice views. So yeah, we got a decent bit to do today. We're posting that YouTube video right now, as you can see. So I got to work. I'm working on a new health section for the Discord. We ended up releasing. Y'all watched the vlog like last week or so, and I think it was the week before that. We were working a lot on this right here, my faith. So if y'all want to join the Discord, it's link in bio, obviously. But I have like my entire journey in my faith. I spent like a week on this, really, really diving into like my entire testimony, what has gotten me to the point where I am with my with Christ, and all the questions I've asked myself, like that literally proves that Jesus is God and that He was real. And why He continues to be the truth, right? Like I'm about to make a TikTok on it today, actually. Literally look at all the, and I dive into it in the a little bit more in the post, in the Discord, in the faith section, my faith. But yeah, I'm literally about to talk on a video today. Like, dude, the new Epstein files and all that stuff, like it dropped, and bro, there's literal pictures of naked underage girls. I don't know if it's a girl. I'm guessing it's a girl. Naked underage kids, just in general, in front of a cross of Jesus, mocking God. And I don't think that's the only example, right? I've just heard through this, and I've seen the pictures of it everywhere on social media. And that is literal proof in it of itself that Jesus is the truth, that He is God. The most elite people in the entire world, the most wealthiest people in the entire world that literally worship Satan. Who do they hate the most? Who do they mock? They don't mock what? Islam. They don't mock. No hate against any of y'all. I'm just saying. I'm just bringing up a point. They don't hate Islam. You don't see media hate Islam. You don't see any of that stuff. Buddha. You don't see any of these gods that they mock, because they are not the truth. They are not the truth. Who do they all mock? Who does the media mock? Jesus Christ. All of them. Who does the most elite people of this world, celebrities, etc., who did they all mock? They all mock Jesus Christ. Why would they be afraid of some false god? I'm being real, bro. I'm being real. Why would they be afraid of some false god? They're not. That's why they don't mock these false gods. They mock Jesus Christ because they are scared. They know He's the truth, and they can't escape that. So I'm going like way deep into this today in a TikTok I'm about to make, talking all about that. Yeah, that was a little side tangent. But today I'm going into the health thing now. I'm doing my health. That was my faith. Now I'm going into my health. And this, bro, my health is going to take a minute to make, bro. I'm going to go all in for y'all boys. diet, lifestyle, everything, bro. Everything that I've learned, over the past, seriously, like really seriously the past year. Um, yeah, ever since I've gotten out of college, literally 6 months ago. Yeah, 6 months ago, I've learned and I've dived in so much into my health. So much. So I'm gonna be, going into all that, leaving studies in there and all that stuff, like proof, all this stuff. So that's going to be a lot of fun as well. Going to be probably working on that for the next 2 weeks. Just slowly just releasing these things over time. So we're doing my faith, my health, my discipline, my trading psych, and my socials. So really cool stuff. But yeah, we're going to backtest a little bit as well. Right now it is almost 12 o'clock. We're getting that YouTube video out. Probably going to cook up a thumbnail for that in a second. Backtest, review patterns and my losses and wins, post 5 reels. I've already posted 2, and then work on the health section, post 10, 15 stories like I always do, and journal the trade as well, and the other trades, my thought process throughout the day. I journal that as well with this new model. So yeah, I'll pick up the camera in a little bit, boys. So I'll see y'all. Yeah, what's good, boys? It is about 4:46. 4:46. Still Tuesday. Bro, we still got some snow outside, bro. Y'all didn't see it, bro, in the vlog last week, bro, because it happened on the weekend on Saturday, bro. But we got absolutely rolled. Absolutely rolled, bro. Hold up. We measured it, bro. We got 11 inches in our backyard. 11 inches, bro, of snow. It's been years since we've gotten that much snow where I live. But yeah, we enjoyed it, bro. Y'all probably saw some of the TikToks we posted. Pretty fun. We went out there, definitely enjoyed it. Shoveled a few driveways, one driveway. But yeah, dude, it was a lot of fun. But yeah, bro, we just finished up a long session, bro. We are up like crazy on the back testing though. We've been really consistent. Getting better with it day by day, testing things. A lot of what I'm doing right now, guys, is just testing. What's working with me and what doesn't. And that's the difficult part about trading, bro, is finding like what works well with you, because it's different for everyone. I have a few guys that are helping me out right now that are trading similarly, that used to trade similarly to the way I'm trading now. And they have their own feedback and stuff, bro. But a lot of times they say, like it's just based on you, like whatever you see happen the most, like that works well with you and your own understanding. That's what matters. And that's the thing, bro. That's like the biggest sauce that I can give y'all boys, is that you need to focus on what works well with you, right? What works well with someone else may not work well with you, right? This goes with strategies. This goes with things within strategies, right? Do not try to copy someone word for word, strategy for strategy. That's what I did with my old mentor, and that's how I cooked myself, and it took me 8 months to get one payout with that strategy, right? And it was never truly profitable. I was just never truly profitable with that model. It did not work well with me, right? In the way that I like to trade, right? So you just got to find your own little niche within, the strategies, right, that you're learning. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm just testing and trial and error so many different things. And it's a process, bro. It's definitely a process. But I'm seeing myself grow exponentially the past week and a half. And this crazy, bro, because I've only been trading this model, a week and a half, and I've already seen so much growth. And just a complete switch in my mind of the way that I'm trading, and I'm enjoying it a lot more. It's higher frequency. I'm learning so much more. Things are making more sense. Trades that lose, it's not because of the tiniest itty-bittiest thing of all time. It's things that are actually logical why I lose, right? Things that actually make sense compared to my old model where I lost, bro, and it was like the tiniest. Oh, it was because we wigged down this. That's why it didn't work. Bro, it's just the stupidest things. So the way that I'm trading right now, bro, it's really, really discretional. This model's really discretional because I'm building it my own way. It's not mechanical, and that's exactly the way that I want it, bro, because mechanical strategies, it may work one year, but the next, it may not, right? That's the way it works a lot of times. But if you have a lot of discretion with a model and you just apply a lot of your own market experience with it and, just do what works the most for you, you can make it happen, bro. So that's what I've been doing a lot recently. In my back testing, yesterday I had a really rough time back testing. I was losing a lot, trying a new, I guess you would say a new approach. It didn't work out. And then today hopped on a call, got a few pointers with, the losses that I'm taking. I realize, a lot of the losses I'm taking, it's just because, when we hit a level, a key level, I'm not waiting for the right things. I am not understanding which way it's going to go after we hit that draw on liquidity, after we hit that point of price where, okay, is this manipulation or is this just a low that we're going to continue pushing past by? You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things I picked up on in my back testing, going through my losses. That's why it's really important to journal all your losses and journal your wins and everything when you're back testing, so that you can look through and see what is reoccurring. And that's one of the things that was reoccurring. A lot of the losses, a lot of the mistakes that I was making, it was happening because once we hit a level, we would just displace a little bit past it. I would take a long, when we got a valid entry, and it would get stopped out. So like a lot of times I just need to wait for more confirmation at these levels to make sure, okay, are we going to continue pushing past it, or are we going to reverse off of this and then take my trade from there? So there's a lot of trial and error right now, but yeah, we're back testing for the past 3 hours ever since 1:30. And then right now, gonna head out to my grandma's. Haven't seen her in literally weeks, so I'm gonna go over there and spend some time with her, speak to her a little bit, chat it up. And then after that, we're going to come home. It'll probably be around like 5:30 by then. And then I already got all my reels done for the day, but going to come home. I'm going to journal the trade today. And then I'm also going to work on the health section for the Discord like I talked about earlier. So got a lot more work to do tonight. Pretty much finished all my stories though on Instagram and TikTok and all that stuff. Don't need a back test either. So 3 hours, I'm pretty fried. My brain's pretty cooked. So tomorrow we'll get back to it. But yeah, it's going to come home, work on that Discord, journal the trades, and then probably just enjoy the rest of my night past like 7 or 8 o'clock, an hour or two of free time, and then get back to it tomorrow. So I'll probably pick up the hammer tomorrow, let y'all know if I took any trades, but I'll see y'all boys. All right, yo, what's good, boys? It is Wednesday morning. Right now we're getting some work done. We always do this every single Monday through Friday. We just spend like 30 minutes to an hour every single morning just doing some homework. So just finished like a fat essay. Try to get the most annoying part of the day out of the way first thing. So yeah, I do that every single Monday through Friday, typically for, again, like about 30 or 45 minutes. This morning I was working on it for about an hour. But yeah, I'm switching my mindset now. Not my mindset, but with what I'm doing. I was talking to my uncle again. My uncle's like really into health and biohacking and all that stuff, and he's big into cold showers, cold plunges. He has his own little cold plunge in the back of his house, so like it's really nice. But he's all into that and the science behind it and stuff like that. But y'all know I've been taking cold showers every single morning for the past year and a half. Around there. So yeah, I've been doing that every single morning, and my stress, bro, it's very elevated. It feels like I'm constantly stressed out all through the day. And the worst thing to do in the morning is to take a cold shower, because you're upping your cortisol levels, like you're spiking it like crazy. And how your morning goes pretty much sets up how the rest of the day is going to go. That's very obvious, very simple. Everyone understands that. So if you're starting off your day very high stress, it's not the best, right? So I've heard both sides of the equation. Take cold showers in the morning, and then the other side of the equation say like you're going to cook yourself, you're going to cook your stress levels, and obviously stress is directly correlated with dying. So yeah, stress is probably the most. Stress is like the biggest cause of death, I would say. So even to healthy people, if you stress a lot, bro, you're probably still gonna die like pretty early. So obviously, I'm just trying to lower that as much as I can. So y'all know me. I used to take cold showers right when I wake up every single morning, right when I wake up. But this week I'm starting to look at it a different way. My uncle said, he does it typically like an hour and a half after he wakes up, start his morning off slow, and then he take that cold shower about an hour and a half later after you wake up. So I'm not taking the cold shower right when I wake up anymore, and I'm going into my day a little bit slower, prayer, read the Bible a little bit, journal, and then hop on the computer, do some homework, listen to some really, really chill, like low-key music. And then around, 8:30, I take my cold shower, and then go downstairs, make my breakfast, and then get ready for AM session. So that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. I just kind of want to let y'all know that I switched things up a little bit for, a few reasons. But Yeah, right now today's pretty gloomy outside, but it doesn't really matter. We're not going to probably go outside anyway. I've not really went outside much because it's just been just pure snow, no sun, just kind of been cooked. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, we're gonna enjoy today. Get a lot of stuff done. It's all the stuff we gotta get done today. So, gonna be a banger day for sure.
I got grace, I got love, I got truth. In your word, turn me up through the roof. In your word, turn me up through the roof. Had a seed in the dirt and it grew. By my side, everything I've been through. Take a look in my eye, you gon' see. Hey, Sue.
Smack TP today. Boom. Boom, boom, bro. This candle, the way it was expanding was so quick. It was so clean. See right here. Originally going into today, I was looking for shorts, but once we souped, or not souped, but once we souped this lower here, got a crazy expansion, bro. Like, this candle right here was printing it was so quick. Oh, wait, hold on. This is in 5x. wait. Okay, 1x. You can see how fast this candle printed right here, bro. Watch how fast this candle expanded. So clean, bro. Such a good entry. Simple 1-to-1. Bro, beautiful. Beautiful. So, yeah, yesterday I did not vlog at all. I was, bro, like, these past few days, bro, I've been so locked in, bro. So locked in. Putting in so much effort, so much work, back testing, like, yesterday I probably back tested like 5 hours at least. Yeah, pushing 6. But I was back testing for a minute yesterday. But wait, no shot. This has a watermark. What? So yeah, my bad, boys. I didn't vlog at all yesterday, but I'll go into the trade that I ended up taking yesterday. I ended up losing, sadly. But I'll show y'all the trade. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so obviously this is the trade today. High time frame, I was leaning more bearish. You can see right here. Hold up, let me get rid of these. High time frame was a little bit more bearish. We had this huge, like, we're just trending lower, obviously. We have these hourly lows over here a little bit, and we could continue down to those lows. But I want to see how we react off of this, just because we are so like overextended. We're just constantly dumping. I want to see like some sort of retracement higher at the same time. Like, if we did soup this low, it would make sense for us to rebalance these gaps up here, and possibly push up to this LR up here. So when I saw that price was failing to displace past this little like 15-minute internal low off open, this was the reversal play right here, and then caught a nice little continuation off of it. So yeah, that's that trade explained. Very simple. Getting a little better with reversals. It is a completely new game for me, reversals. So yeah, I'm trying to get used to that. But this trade, this is yesterday. Got clapped. Took this short right here. I lost like 1.2K, but now we're back up on the accounts again. But dude, yeah, I got absolutely fried on this trade. And to be honest, bro, I tried to get a bunch of different input from different people, and they really couldn't say much, as the reason why this trade lost. People that trade similarly to me, they really couldn't figure out a way like I could have avoided this loss. They use SMT. I don't use SMT. So I like they said, we had SMT on both highs, the highs and the lows. So that's why they didn't take a trade like that. But me personally, bro, I'm not going to use SMT. I don't like SMT. It makes me overthink everything. But this is the draw on liquidity right here. We're displacing past these lows, So I was like, okay, these, shorts are valid, right? But what do we get off of open? We literally edged the low, which is not the absolute most favorable thing. We got a super deep retrace. And this trade would have been fire, I'm not going to lie, if we got a inversion right here. If we got like this wick right here, nice retrace, and then flip, a beautiful trade. This would have been a really nice 1-to-1, right? With a really fat stop loss, but it's fine, right? This would have been a really nice trade. But we kind of started to like just dilly-dally. I'm not gonna lie, we started kind of dilly-dally. We respected this gap right here, pushed a little bit higher, and then we got this bearish candle. Like, it's just a little sketchy. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little sketchy. and we ended up sweeping this low. So maybe on a trade like this next time, because like this is just obviously like we turtle soup this. I was in manipulation when I entered shorts. I got manipulated, price went higher, stopped me out, and then like eventually ended up lower, going lower. So maybe when I see stuff like this next time, and also like this candle right here, this super bearish candle, it printed so slow. Like the entire minute we were just slowly inching lower. So like that's also another sign. But yeah, maybe next time they kind of recommend like wait for us to like push past this low right here, this internal low, make sure like I don't get manipulated within like this little bit of slow price action. Because if we were truly bearish right here, like we should have immediately dumped and inverse this gap, not wicked it like this. So it's just kind of a weird point of price action. But like I can't learn really too much from this. I couldn't really figure out too much to learn, other than like SMT on both sides. But again, I don't use SMT, so yeah, I don't really know too much about why this short lost. Other than like it was a little bit wonky, the price action and everything. Stop loss is a bit weird, and it's just like kind of in this general range. So maybe like that's fine, but yeah, like these trades I've been taking, other than that trade yesterday, I've known every single reason why I've lost and every single reason why I've won the past trades that I've been taking, other than yesterday. So pretty solid. But yeah, W day so far this week, it's been 1 BE, 2 wins, 1 L. So yeah, right now I'm going to edit the video. Still getting about 5 reels a day, but dude, yeah, dude, I've been grinding, but this is a bit of a yap, but bro, I've been grinding on the grind, and the past few days, bro, I've literally every single night I've went to bed at like 8 or 9 o'clock, and like I don't stop work until then. Like I'm just constantly back testing, or I'm in calls with my boys, back testing with them, asking questions, like just trying to like figure things out. Or I'm posting YouTube videos, posting reels. Like ever since I've woken up in the morning, I've been working till like at least like 7 or 8 o'clock at night, every single night for the past few days, bro. It's tiring. Like I'm not really giving myself much time to like really chill out. But I really just got to focus on back testing right now, continuously back testing. Like every single day, I'm journaling and telling not journaling, but like one of my things I need to do every single day is journal. Today's more of like a light work day, I'm not gonna lie, but every single day I need to at least back test for an hour. But I'm easily putting in like at least for the past like week, I've been putting in like 3 to 4 hours a day, besides Sunday because that's Holy Sabbath. But yeah, bro, we've been putting in that work. So I'm sorry if I've been picking up the camera too much. But yeah, bro, gonna edit this video, gonna get a few more things done, try to post a few reels, journal this trade as well, and then probably I'll probably work out, hit a little lift, box a little bit, and then we're gonna go pick up some food because we haven't had some food in a minute since it's been so snowy outside. It was snowing this morning, but as you can see, bro, like I don't know if y'all can see much of it, but it's pretty much like all melted. But yeah, we're gonna go pick up some food in a little bit at Sam's Club. So we got an order, so we're gonna pick that up and then grub. But yeah, that's pretty much the day. Alright, yo, what's good, boys? It is a little bit later. Posted a few videos, did a nice little workout, went and got some food. We got back, bro, and I'm trying something new. I've heard it's pretty dang good. We got butter. A date, and homemade chocolate that I made. This is coconut oil and some organic. This is some coconut oil and organic chocolate and a little bit of maple syrup. I made that last night. It's so good, bro. It's like these little chocolate bars. Have it every now and then, but yeah, butter, date, chocolate. I've heard it's really good. Putting it right in the middle like that. Dude, yeah, that's pretty good. Bro, that's really good. That's really good. Holy, that's gas. Bro, if I got raw butter with this, bro, oh my gosh. This will be amazing. Even better, bro, I bet. That was really good, though. This sounds tough in India for sure. Yeah. Oh, see. That's it right there. That's the chocolate. But yeah. We got some dates. We put the stuff in there. We got sweet potatoes, apples, dates, obviously, blueberries, 3 cartons of eggs. We have enough beef, so we're good with that. And then I don't even know, bro. Like 1 or 2 more things, but yeah. Gonna post a few more videos. Probably post like only 5 today, and then just really focus on back testing. So it's gonna be another one of those just grindy days. But posting a YouTube video tomorrow, not today. Gonna really focus up today. Get a bunch of time, or get a bunch of work done back testing, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bro, no shot. Dude, no shot, bro. I just top ticked for the first time ever. Oh, bro, I'm talking about zero knowledge in top ticking and bottom ticking. Zero knowledge in top ticking and bottom ticking. I opened up Asia, and each point is moving like it's in New York. It's like moving like in 20-point candles. Like so far in Asia, bro, we have literally moved over 200 points already. And it's been an hour since open, and we've already moved 200 points. Like, the volatility is insane. The narrative is extremely bearish towards these like high time frame lows for the past few days. And what do we get off market open? Not market open, but open. We get this, right, I mark the new day open, I guess you would say. The 6 p.m., I guess you say open for Asia. And we push higher, and then we push lower. We get this nice little leg. I mark out OTE, and it's also aligned with the new day or true day open, I guess you would say. And then what do? We got a nice retrace up into the OTE right here. I was just waiting for a reaction off of like one of these levels right here, whether it be the equilibrium and a nice wick and a little bit of confirmation lower, or off this OTE. Once we hit the first part of the OTE, got this nice little wick. I waited for this candle. We didn't really do much, and then this candle started to push back lower. I didn't really expect us to go really higher at this point. As well as we also hit the middle point of true day open right here. The candle itself, the bodies. So I don't know. It's just like stacked up. High time frame narrative being extremely bearish. Shorted right here. Stop loss right here. And dude, it is just ripping, bro. Ripping, bro. If this hits TP, bro, I'll let y'all know, bro, but if this hits TP, I might get screenshot of doom or whatever, bro. But if this hits TP, bro, this is about to be the craziest trade that I've ever hit in my life, bro. The craziest trade that I've ever hit in my life. Oh my gosh, bro. I've never hit a 10R. Hopefully I hit this, but I've never hit a 10 RR trade before. This is insane, bro. Insane. Like, even right now, bro, where it would be, it's a 5 RR. I've never hit a 5 RR in my life. Oh my gosh, dude. This is insane. But yeah, I'll let y'all know what happens, bro. Yeah, like most of this is literally just like narrative. Like 90% of top ticking and bottom ticking, bro, and like this stuff, like trading like this, it's all narrative. So like eventually I'm gonna get to a point where I can do this. But it's 100% way more important for me to focus on like my bread and butter, which is low RR continuations. And then every now and then in the future when I do like master a model like this, I'll have a high RR model that you trade maybe like once a week. And then we'll have these, and then we'll have like just like the average low RR bread and butter setups every single day that we'll hit. So dude, this is really interesting to me now, hitting a trade like this out of nowhere. First time really ever trying to bottom tick or top tick. Just again, like it's like a very very discretional. It's just fully based off of a narrative and where I really thought price was going to go. I already just noticed how much we were moving off Asia Open, so I thought this is valid. But like getting these precise entries is very interesting to me. So maybe later on down the line we'll work on this more and like master something like this. But yeah, bro, gotta just keep on working on my bread and butter for sure. This is the lower R, but this is pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. But don't mind that. We got the bust down food right here. Ooh. Got beef, eggs, sweet potato, and some grapes. About to bust down this, John. No shot. Yeah, I guess it's part of this game, bro. Well, I've learned it now. One of the boys told me. He told me to go get out of the not position, like the entire position, but partial when you get like a decent bit of the way. So I would have used -1 standard deviation. It literally ticked it and ran higher, so like I would have gone a partial right there. So this would have overall been a dub. But as you can see, it's probably gonna hit break even right here. So pretty unfortunate. But yeah, right now we're about to hop on a call, me and my boys, and we're going to review some of the back tested trades I took today, as well as I'm probably just gonna back test overall. And yeah, so I'll see y'all probably tomorrow. My bread and butter would be like lower R, but I think like long term, bro, as I get like more and more experienced, I can like test and do like I have like 2 models, like higher R as well as like a very low R bread and butter. Bro, it is 11:30. It is 11:30 at night, bro. What do we just do? We're posting more stories. Posted about 26 stories today. Alright, 26 stories. Uploading that. We just worked on a YouTube video. So about a 10-15 minute just talk. Just really cooked up some good psych. It's like video. Like really good psych video. I'm really tired now, boys. So I'm sorry if I'm stuttering, but just realized, bro. After back testing another probably 3 hours. Started back testing at 7:30, and I ended back testing at 11. That's like 4 hours, bro. No, it's like 3, whatever. I don't even know. My brain's not working. 3 hours. Yeah. Other than breakfast, lunch, dinner today, we have been working since 7 a.m. 7 to 11. What is that? 16 hours. Subtract maybe an hour and a half because of the breakfast, lunch, dinner. We worked around 14 to 15 hours today. Back testing and content. And working in the Discord as well, arranging some things. This is how it is, bro. And now I'm about to go to bed, bro. Get amazing sleep. Hopefully better. But posted about like 24 stories, 25 stories today on Instagram. Posted about 5 reels. And posted a YouTube video that I wasn't planning on posting. What else did I do on my list? Vlogged some, right, like I'm doing right now. Watched a little bit of content. Trade AM. Journal of the day. Dude, we're putting in work, bro. We're putting in work, bro. Who else out here wants it more than me, bro? Better be you. Probably not though. Probably not. You gotta up your game, bro. But yeah, but take a sip of some Mountain Valley. Just joking, but I just refill this, John, because it's glass. I'm not trying to get microplastics in my system 24/7, but I'm just yapping now, bro. I'm so tired, but it feels like I'm kind of high, bro. Like I'm feeling. It's been a minute since I went to bed this late. I'm feeling a little doozy, but enough yet, bro. It is 11:30. We put in an insane amount of work again today for these past, few days, like for the past 2 weeks, I would say. I've been putting in so much effort because I've had back testing. I've been trying to train this new model. So with that approach, I've just been going at it every single day, bro. Every day with so much aggression and just working so much. So, yeah, I'll glory to God, bro, for this discipline, for another day to grow and improve, to push myself. And eventually, bro, all this is going to work. Lord willing, all this is eventually going to work out, and I know it's going to work out. I just got to, keep on creating this new system of mine and go from there and, keep on practicing a little bit by bit and, create something that truly works with me and molds with me instead of trying to copy something. And it's up from there, bro. It's up from there. I just really got to find something that works well with me. That's really in my training. That's all. My psych is fine. It's all technicals, and it's all finding a strategy that really works for me. So, no other better way to do that than creating my own strategy. So, yeah, man. I'll see y'all boys tomorrow. Hopefully we can get you a nice trade tomorrow. Stops at break even. Oh shoot, we got break even. But yeah, let me just go into the basic analysis of this trade, right? So going into today, to be honest, I was kind of neutral. This 15-minute just range right here was just a little bit neutral. And what do we do off of open, right? We had this expansion overnight, so we got some sort of rebalance off of open, which is pretty nice for higher prices if we want to continue higher. So we rebalanced this hourly gap. We souped this low, this 15-minute low right here, right? And then we have these clean targets up here. This is just like LR. That's all this is right here. And wanted to see also once we soup this low off open, how we react to this high in reference. So as you can see, we got this retrace right here. And I could have longed this and it would have worked out. Just a simple, actually no, it wouldn't have. It would have been break even as well. I always went for a 1-to-1 flat. Maybe if I entered a little bit earlier, but I would have barely gotten out if I did. But yeah, it didn't take a long like this. Just wasn't the most convinced in this trade, which I'm fine with. But then we got continuous push higher past this high. So at this point, okay, we're probably going to go higher to this next high. There's really no reason for us to go lower when the high time frame looks the low time frame looks as bullish. The high time frame, we have nice targets higher, and we're failing to manipulate this high and send lower. So we actually have an objective. So what do? We got a super deep retrace right here. You can't even see the executions because it's black. We got nice deep retrace right here, and then we got this really nice close. I entered about right here on the eval, and never went break even, right? We didn't go break even right here at all. We swept this high, didn't really care. But once we got this sweep right here above this high, I went break even because we were so close to the target, but at the same time, it was not logical. If we closed, I think, just the way that I kind of frame it, I've always kind of looked at it this way. If we closed above this little high right here, if this candle closed up here, okay, break even for sure. But what do? We ran up, we wicked it again. So overall, we're wicking this internal high, right? We're not getting a really strong closure above it, okay? So that's a sign that, we can kind of slow down on price a little bit, right? So I went break even when we swept this little high right here, right? And then price went lower, swept me out of break even, and we filled this gap, right? This was any logical break even. So I break even at the wrong time. It doesn't matter, no matter what. I would have gone break even on this trade, but not a good break even point right here, definitely. So I am going to learn from this for sure, and journal this. So next time, like actually wait for like a good close above, this internal high and like the actual logical point, like where we're really close to TP to actually go break even instead of, going break even when it really doesn't make sense to, like when we have gaps to fill lower and we're not getting like closure above highs. So learn from that. But yeah, we got ticked out break even right here, and then price continued higher. At this point, we swept this internal high. We are literally edging the TP by 10 points. We should run higher at this point, right? Like we already refilled this gap, refilled this imbalance, and we just swept this internal high again, right? And we're actually getting closure above the original internal high. You could see right here. We got 2 really nice closures. We should continue rushing higher. I don't want to take the chance of me being up this much, being this close to TP, and us already refilling the gaps. There's really no reason for us to go lower logically, and me, completely lose the trade if it, decides to fail at this point, right? Just soup this high and just dump, right? So yeah, I would have most definitely, if I didn't get out break even right here, which I shouldn't have, this trade would have been break even no matter what. And sweeping this internal high right here, soupping it, and then like the way that this candle opened, we just dumped like crazy. It seemed like it was news, but it's not. Dumped like crazy. I would have gotten out break even fully right here. I would have already been break even by the time we swept this high because we are literally just edging the draw. So yeah, really kind of unfortunate trade, but again, the idea was correct. So I'm getting a really good understanding of this model, bro. Hold up. So yeah, things are slowly starting to come together. I haven't had a really I've only been trading this model for 2 weeks now. And bro, it's been a minute since I've been this confident in my trading. There's zero hesitation in these trades that I'm taking. There was some hesitation on the first trade that I showed y'all that I didn't end up taking. Because I genuinely just don't think it was the best entry. I just need a little bit more confirmation that we're going higher. That's just me personally. Maybe for you it's different, but for me, I don't think it was the best. So I stayed out of that. But then I saw this setup and I was like, okay, this is genuinely pretty clean. So yeah, bro, like I'm glad how I traded today overall. And I'm just not hesitating really anymore. So all glory to God, bro. I'm like genuinely like my break even, not my break even stats, my backtesting stats right now are like a little everywhere. Some days I have like a 60-70, but one day I had I think 40 trades in one session, and it was 75% win rate with an average RO of 1.1. And then the next day I like struggled a little break even. And then the next day I have like 60% win rate. So like it's kind of back and forth right now, but I'm getting a hang of it. And for some reason, bro, I just have so much confidence in live trading versus backtesting. Even in backtesting, like I'm getting a lot of confidence, even though stats are kind of, some days it's good, some days it's bad. I'm just testing some things, seeing like what works with me, what doesn't, and so on and so forth. So yeah, it's a process, bro, but it seems like I'm actually understanding things correctly. Like there's some small niche things I'm trying to fix. Like for example, like my position management, as you can see, like I've gotten break even. I think earlier this week I got break even by 1 point and then full take profit. Yeah, that was earlier this week. But that was I'm pretty sure that was a fully, I'll have to like look back, but that was a fully logical break even. We got 10 points away from the TP. There's really no reason for us to go lower. Like we just edged it like crazy. I'm pretty sure that was like a fully logical break even. I might have to look back at it, but those make sense. But with trades like this, it doesn't make sense for me to go break even right there. It made sense for me to go break even later to manage my risk correctly, but with gaps below, we could easily retrace and stuff like that. It wasn't the best decision. But yeah, like you can go break even with the approach that I'm having right now in my system. You can go, you can decide if you want to go break even or not. You are going to get break even more if you're going to go break even, logically and stuff like that. But if you decide not to, and you just hold the trade the entire way, yes, you may win more, but you may also lose a lot more. You may literally get like edged, like today, for example, like when it genuinely makes sense for us to not go lower, we may get edged, and price ends up completely reversing. You go from a complete winning trade that looks amazing, that's a few points away from TP, all the way to SL. Like that's just devastating, and that's just literally just not worth the extra few points. At that point, like just go break even. So I'm approaching this as okay, I may get I may get more break evens, but it's worth the profitable stats at the end of the day. Instead of, and I also like the feeling of being break even and it's just like being okay. and it's like being risk free at that point, like when it genuinely makes sense. I just need to learn a few of these points, I guess you say, with this system, with this model, so that I know when it's okay to go break even, when it isn't. So yeah, overall W day. Going to work out right now, hit the bag a little bit, and then hit the gym, and then probably review this trade and bag test a little bit, just do a bunch of work. So yeah, I'll pick up the camera in a little bit. What's good, boys? We are still hitting the workout right now. Hit the bag for a little bit. We're learning a few new combos right now. I'm working on this. Hold up. Like, it's just like a more fun one, I guess. It could be like pretty deadly. I'm not gonna lie, but it's like, I guess you say like an imitation kick, like a fake kick, and then after that, the main kick, right? So I don't even know what to call it, but I just thought online and trying it. So not like that. But like I gotta be like more level. Like I feel super wonky and the kicks aren't really good. So it's just kind of cooked. Kind of bad, but it's like I literally just tried it. But yeah, learning a few new things, and then me and my dad we're gonna look into setting up something in the garage to where I can have a heavy bag hanging. So we're gonna look into that this weekend. So hopefully we get something set up where I can have a heavy bag, because I'll make combos so much easier, and I can actually learn how to like legitimately do Muay Thai. Because this, bro, it knocks back and forth. So if I'm trying to do a combo, like, it just like moves away from me, bro, and I have to like overreach like, bro, in applicable situations, it's not going to be swaying back and forth like that when you hit it. When you hit someone, they're probably still going to be like straight. So like those combos are like really important. So we're going to look into setting something up this weekend, hopefully, and then probably ordering it sometime this weekend if we can kind of like see where we would put it, think about it, and then like maybe next week if we get in the mail, hang that drawn up. So yeah, pretty much like spending a little bit of the Christmas money that I got, instead of spending it on the gym and me going to that one gym, spending $90 a month, and all the gas as well, because it's a 20-minute drive every single day. Plus I just don't even enjoy the MMA class. It's not Muay Thai. The Muay Thai class is at 9:30, market open. So I want to do Muay Thai. I don't really want to do wrestling and all that stuff. Maybe later on, but the only Muay Thai class to have is in the morning at 9:30, which is at market open, and the other one's at 7 p.m. at night, which y'all know that's like when I start to like calm down. That's like pretty much like the end of my work day, and I literally like most of the time I go to bed at like 8:30. So like that just wouldn't be good at all. I'd be getting home at like 8:30, so that wouldn't be the best either. So yeah, we just overall just canceled it, and we're spending like this few $100s that I was planning on spending on that gym, and actually investing possibly in some new gloves. Might get some like nice gloves. Might get some nice Muay Thai gloves, like really like light gloves, 10-inch or not 10-inch gloves, but 10-ounce gloves, and then that heavy bag. And that's probably it, bro. That's probably it. Maybe some like $20 shin guards or something like that. Just I don't know. I don't know, bro. But yeah, right now we're finishing the workout. We already finished boxing and all that, but we're lifting right now. We got two more sets left. But dude, we banked today in the Discord, bro. This week we have been going crazy, absolutely crazy in the Discord, bro. Peep these wins. Peep these wins. We got. This is all screenshotted. My boy Jacob right here. I don't know if you could see that. He made $17K across 3 XFAs. $51,000 a day. $51,000 a day across 3 XFAs. Right? He's a very, very high RR trader. He took a 14-hour RR trade, but insane, right? He's one of the analysts in the Discord. So, yeah, we're kind of setting that up as well right now. But another win. XFA dub. Another win, XFA dub, and then my break even, unfortunately. But yeah, bro, overall I was taking so many dubs this week. Doing really, really well. This was the other day. My boy passed 4 combines. Passed an eval right there as well. We're just printing, bro. We're just printing. So yeah, that's how the Creed is going, the community. So yeah, I just want to like kind of let y'all boys know, don't really talk too much about Creed in here and the boys in it. But yeah, overall, really, really good week. Really pleased, really pleased how I traded this week overall. That break-even trade, it does suck. It is what it is, bro. Like, I had 2 setups this week where I got break-even ticked out and then full take profit. The one on Monday or Tuesday, that break-even trade, that was fine, right? I didn't mistake, my break-even or anything. I went break-even when it logically made sense. We edged the TP, and we were closing above internal highs pretty nicely. So, and we got like 10 points away from my draw or my TP. So, like, that's just me limiting risk and having good risk management with the strategy. I could decide to hold. There's people that kind of trade this way that I'm trading right now. The lower R, high frequency, scalping, and they hold the entire, no matter what. But I personally, I wouldn't be able to fathom getting like 5 points away from TP and being up so much on the accounts and then price fully reversing lower for absolutely no reason and stopping me out. I just can't, I wouldn't be able to handle that. So I'm managing my risk correctly, and today made that mistake of breaking even, but no matter what, it was just too early. No matter what, it would have been a break-even trade. I would have went break-even with that new internal high. We were getting closures above the old internal high, and like genuinely, just structurally, it looked okay. We rebounced the low already, and we got price ran back down lower. It would have stopped me out no matter what at break-even, and then continued higher. So pretty unfortunate, but I guess like with this scalpy kind of way I'm trading, it is going to happen more often. Getting kind of not cooked, but like break-even like this every now and then if I'm not smart with it. So yeah, overall this week, 2 break evens, 2 wins, 1 loss. So overall, up on the week. All glory to God, bro. This model is coming together in both of the break-even trades. Both of the break-even trades got ticked out and then full take profit. So, like, it's almost like what we took 4 wins and one loss this week almost. If I didn't get ticked out by one or 2 points on both of those trades. So it is what it is. I'm counting them as wins, but overall, amazing week, bro. All glory to God as always. Improving so much right now. These past 2 weeks, bro, I'm just putting in so much insane amount of effort that success is just inevitable at this point. And I'm picking up on this model that I'm making. Like, I'm picking up on it so quickly. And it's all thanks to my friends, bro, who are helping me out right now. So if you are watching this, bro, I appreciate you. So hopefully within the next few weeks we can figure some things out, pass some evals, and run up some payouts again, bro. Start and get back to it with a model that's truly mine this time, bro. Something like I've truly kind of curated myself instead of copying my old mentor's model like I used to do, bro. Like that was a terrible phase, but now I'm truly doing something that, okay, what works with me, what doesn't. That's it. So right now we're gonna finish this workout and then get on with the day, bro. I might go for a walk, bro. I haven't went for a walk in a minute. I know it doesn't sound like me, bro, but I haven't went for a walk in a minute. But there's finally no more snow on the ground outside. It's sunny. It's probably cold, but I might go for a walk. But I low-key need it. I've been working way too much. But yeah. Beautiful hot day, bro. Beautiful day.
Brand new day, so thankful. Hopped in a whip, God got my tank full. Fell in a loop, trying to do what they do. Now I'm doing me. Sorry if I miss a text. God got the will, I don't even know what's going next. Blessing in my DNA, I do not mean to flex. I ain't talking TSA, I'm steward in my check. My life ain't all.
All right, yo, what's good, boys? It is 8:24 Saturday. Pretty early in the morning. Just finished my journaling. Just finished reading the Word a little bit. And then after that, we're going to be working on this YouTube video probably for the next hour and a half, 2 hours. Then bag test all day, and then post 5 reels, announce something to the Discord. So we got a lot of work to do, but yeah, gonna get all that stuff done today. Hopefully I can improve my back testing as well. Yesterday I was in 100, bro. I'm really starting to get, figure things out with my strategy, and get like a really good hang of it finally. I mean, bro, it's only been like 2 weeks since I started trading this. Coming up on 2 weeks, not even full 2 weeks, but and I'm already getting like a pretty good hang of it back testing. That's pretty good. But yeah, it's like right now it's sitting at like 58% win rate with an average RR of like 1.1. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep on trading and up it even more. If I can get to like 70% consistently, like over like 100 trades, with an average RR of at least 1, bro, I'm chilling with that. That's good enough stats for me back tested. And then the rest of it's just gonna be live, and it's gonna be probably even higher win rate due to it being live and just more discretion being there and stuff like that. But yeah, things are coming along well. Just putting in an insane amount of work right now. So I appreciate y'all boys as always for watching these videos. If y'all want to support me, or if y'all want to help me out in this journey, I want to support these vlogs, make sure to use code Bryson at checkout at Alpha Futures as well as Tradeify. Tradeify right now has a pretty good discount. It's like 30 and 40% off based on the account type. The select account is the best account in my opinion. It's like literally a live account. So I think those are 30% off using code Bryson, and then 10% off standard for Alpha using code Bryson as well. So if y'all want to support me, thank y'all boys, and the rest of the links are in the description if y'all want to check any of my other social medias out. And yeah, I'll see y'all boys in next week's vlog. God bless.